I am to put out a little book, self-published, fairly soon, because in 2 more days I will have lived in my present house for 50 years. And this has various pictures and so on, but it's called The Story of a House by Baird McNeill. Okay. And you've heard this before, I'm sorry to say, but in a different version, because reading here, I began to realize, my God, this is so long, it's boring. So I had to change it, and you're going to hear a completely new version tonight. So, elm tree. Waking up when you're old is for the birds, and so for this ancient tree. Dawn's haze, leaves twisting east to vague warmth, twittering birds, the old tree shrugged, grimaced. 200 years of stiffness, hard the first stretch of the day. Birds are fun for trees, twittering flocks, no job whatever. But we trees have work to do. The elm flenched roots, millions of dendritic strands clutching, holding the earth intact. And water has to be drawn. Gallons and gallons, up 200 feet to sweeten and cool the air. Leaves began to fritter into the drafts, directing, calming the wind, challenging storms, slowing forces of destruction. But why bother now? I'm the only giant tree left, the pasture stripped, so that tempests wreak havoc. Water runs off through field drains, carrying pollution. Anyway, the old tree was still the patrician of an ancient forest. Holy bark beetle! What's that? Leaves quivered, every leaf fanning toward the new water tower, an impertinent intrusion. But the sense was elsewhere. It's me, the house, you old fool! A peculiar sense. Rustling leaves uncupping and flattening, limbs back a few centimeters, and wary. It's really me, the house. I heard you muttering. The emanation was an impatient stir. I want to know about that ancient flood that destroyed my back wall. The tree sniffed for pheromones. The house was old, true. Back wall literally in the river, and the tree had seen its construction and near destruction. An oatmeal mill site, originally with wheel and water run, built on a gravel pit. Ease up, for goodness sakes, Kate the Pulse, I won't trick you. I suppose, muttered the elm, that we are to imagine an old house of brick and cement chatting. But curiosity could not be stifled. The house came back, mocking. Are you going to wait for the second coming? Tell me about the big flood. Damnation squirrels, pulling my roots for sure. But a new sense in a lonely field. What to make of that? Flowers are fluttery, but very low key, and squirrels never quit yakking. A new sense in a lonely pasture. That awful water tower is just silent and ugly. The new presentment was as wonderful as puzzling. All the elm's leaves turned out again in welcome. A big house, about 100 years, sitting virtually in the river. In trembling, nervous excitement, the house started weeping and blaming. Be a little polite. A humphing leaves murmuring, calm restored. First, how can a brick house communicate? Have I still time?
Yep. Nope, you're done?
Done.
You're
Good.
done.
Okay, I'll continue next time. Thank you.